It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm Bob Reckenwell. This is Scooter. Whoop, whoop. Scott Callies.
How are you this morning?
Well, let's see. Monday.
Monday again. Boy, kind of bland just to have Mondays every day.
I'll try Tuesdays, I guess.
That may help.
Time to go.
But today's not that Tuesday.
Today's not that Tuesday, no.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Not doing all right. Been busy.
Have you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, been very busy.
Trying to keep up with the mowing?
Trying to get back to where I need to be, and I got 1 yard tonight, maybe, and I'll be back to the starting point.
Which is probably waist high again.
I did a portion of it night before last. Sitting on my mower, I could not see the highway.
Yeah.
And that's in 8 days. 8 days.
That's crazy.
No, it's nuts. People say, well, just look at all the money. No, you don't understand.
And with the heat we got, as long as we're getting the rain, a little bit of rain here and there, it's not gonna stop.
Well, we haven't had any rain, so your grass shouldn't be growing. As hot as it is during the day and as cool as it gets at night, there's a dew factor. The dew factor creates water. Water creates grass growth. Because the next morning when the sun comes up, the two marry each other, and guess what? They bloom little grass blades.
And then if you get down by the river, it doesn't matter because there's moisture everywhere.
However, with the sandy soil down on the river, it doesn't, you would think that it would just bloom and grow quick. It doesn't do that.
Oh, you used to talk about how much faster it grew down by the river.
Depends on which side of the river you're on. If you're on the river side where all the sandy soil is, it grows at one speed. You cross the road away from the river, 100 feet, it gets a little nuts. So
there you go.
we should ask that horticulturist that was here the other day about grass growing.
There you go. Probably could have gave us some insight.
She could have educated us some.
Educated.
Mm-hmm. Big weekend plans?
No.
No big weekend plans.
No big weekend plans. We're going to go to Fayetteville next weekend.
There you
not
go.
This weekend.
I am taking one of my granddaughters on a fishing trip.
That's right. That's the last one.
No. Well, the last one for a little while.
Yeah, for a little while.
Yeah. Leanne and I are going to go fishing tomorrow morning with Rick Dean and see if we can't slay some big brown trout.
Awesome.
See how that goes. Her dad is a little jealous because he's never caught a brown trout. And she's already told him that, don't worry, I'll catch them all. We're good.
They've kind of slowed down a little bit of the generators, so that would help if it stays that way.
That would be nice. That would be nice, yeah. Down to 4 this morning. They had 2 yesterday, down to 4 today. So that would, if they keep it like that, that'll be nice.
Yeah, that'll make the fishing even better.
Because when I took Daniel, they had 7 going.
Yeah, and I mean, you're going to catch some fish, but it's not like it is when the water's more under control.
Yeah, a little bit crazy. Need to get started because Fridays are busy mornings.
All right.
It's time for the morning prayer brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-508-1771. Hospice of the Ozarks has been taking care of Baxter, Marion County since 1979. They'd be glad to take care of you as well. If you don't know what hospice care is, just pick up your phone, give them a call, 870-508-1771. They'd be glad to answer any questions that you might have and make sure that you understand what's going on with hospice care. And now, the morning prayer, sir.
Lord, we just thank you for this day that you made. We thank you for the community and the people in it. We thank you for the soldiers that go out and fight for this country, Lord. And we just thank you so much. And we thank you. Help us seek first the kingdom of God and its righteousness, Lord God, and all these things will be added unto us, Lord. We just thank you so much. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
The morning prayer brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-508-1771. We'll be back after a quick word from Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z Team of Century 21 LeMac Realty.
Hi, this is Bob Zdora, Executive Broker at Century 21 LeMac Realty. The Z-Team would like to welcome all of our summertime visitors to the beautiful Twin Lakes area. If you find yourself falling in love with our lakes, rivers, and people, the Z-Team can be your buyer's agent at no fee to you. We'd like to help you explore the possibility of calling the beautiful Ozarks your new home.
Call the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zdora, Century 21 LeMac Realty, 870-405-0793. RetireToArkansas.net.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for the lake levels, dam reports, and all the weather updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zdora. The Z-Team at Century 21 LeMac Realty, 870-405-0793 is their number. RetireToArkansas.net is their website. If you go there, click on live views, this is what you see. Pretty good shot this morning, Scooter.
Not too bad. Got a slight, it's resetting. Got a slight layer of fog on the water, but not very dense. It's good.
Not too bad. Don't see any boats out there yet, so all them brown trouts will be waiting on Leanne for tomorrow.
There you go.
About this time tomorrow, we'll be rolling up down there and getting ready to load the boat and have 4 hours of fun in the sun.
There you go.
This is the beautiful White River that separates Marion County, Arkansas from Baxter County, Arkansas. The city of Carter is what you're looking at about mid-screen. The city park, their baseball field down to the lower left, the Rainbow Bridge, the old trellis bridge for the railroad tracks there on your left-hand side. Over to the far right is the city of Mountain Home. In front of that is the city of Gassville, the old Witch's Hat Water Tower about 1 o'clock. State of Missouri is way off in the distance straight ahead, and if you could see just a little bit around that bend, you'd be looking at Bull Shoals and Bull Shoals Tower. This is what we call God's country. If you'd like to see what's available in this area for sale, go to RetireToArkansas.net, click on MLS listings, find something that grabs your interest, call Miss Linda, 870-405-0793. She'll be glad to help you any way that she can with your realty needs. I'm going to run through some temperatures as Scooter lets that go through the Z-clips. Currently in Mountain Home, it's 79. Harrison is 83. Batesville and Yellville both at 80. Marshall at 78 along with Salem. Mountain View at 77, Calico Rock 78, West Plains, Missouri 76, Springfield, Missouri 78, Poplar Bluff is 70, and St. Louis, Missouri at 73. Take a look at the radar. On a national scene, there's a little bit of rain that has been over the northeastern portion of the state. Should be out of the area completely sometime around 9 o'clock this morning. A little bit of rain going through Missouri, some in Kansas, Oklahoma, and up into Nebraska. And should be dissipated out of Arkansas completely. Looks like it's completely out of the state by 11. And some rain coming off the Gulf Coast in New Orleans. We'll go ahead and zoom into Arkansas. As you can see, those heavy showers in the north. Is it going to catch up to me, Scooter? Did I bounce it around too much? There it goes. Currently in Mountain Home, no rain in Baxter, Marion, Fulton, Boone County. All the way over to Bentonville is going to be clear. The heavier rains will be out of the area about 11, and then it looks like it's going to clear up the whole state. So from Bentonville to Blytheville, Fayetteville over to Jonesboro, Fort Smith to Memphis, Little Rock, Conway, Texarkana, all the way to Greenville, Mississippi. It's going to be a good clear afternoon, it looks like. Watches and warnings. The only thing that's hitting Arkansas right now looks to be a heat advisory, and it's pretty much banned across the center portion of the state and then the northeast portion all the way down to Greenville, Mississippi. All that dark stuff. Extreme heat watch. Look at those. Mm-hmm. If we have a heat watch, I wonder what extreme heat watch is. Hotter?
Yeah.
7-day forecast. High today is going to be 92 with a chance of thunderstorms. Low tonight is 73. High tomorrow of 88 with a chance of rain. Low of 70. 84 on Sunday with a chance of rain. Low of 68. Monday is going to be a high of 85. A low of 68. Tuesday 86 as well. And let's see here. Tuesday night 69. Wednesday is going to be 87. And Thursday back up to 89. Pollen and allergy, tree pollen, none today, none tomorrow, and none on Sunday. Grass is high today, high tomorrow, moderate on Sunday, no ragweed to speak of. Lake levels and dam reports. Lake Norfolk 558.21, which is 6.21 above full pool of 552, currently running 1. And over at the Bull, 661.71, which is 2.71 above full pool of 659, currently running 4. That's the lake levels, dam reports, and all the weather updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zdora. The Z Team of Century 21 LeMac Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. Retiredarkansas.net is their website. These are realtors you can recommend to your friends. They're busy, but never too busy to help you. Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z Team. We'll be right back.
You build more than projects. You build what communities rely on. When the job site runs on results, put Kubota to work. Backed by expert service and support from your local Kubota dealer. Right now, bring home select Kubota KX Series with 0% financing available or save up to $4,800.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for community news and happenings brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. Highway 62 Southwest at Buford Road, 870-425-3434. Scooter, hey.
A lot of it going on right now. A lot of it being cut and baled, and yep.
Got a problem with your tractor? Go by and see Ozarks Farm and Lawn. They can get you back on into the hayfield as quickly as possible. They've got new tractors if you need one, Kubotas and New Hollands. They've got rakes, tedders, cutters, balers, round bales, square bales, you name it, they've got it. They've got brake bed trailers, big ones. They've got RTVs. They got all kinds of construction equipment. Part sales service, Ozarks Farm and Lawn is your place to go to get that checked out. Again, if you got something that's broke, don't waste your time trying to fix it yourself. Take it over and let them fix it for you. Let's see. This was yesterday. Tomorrow morning, pancake breakfast at Bob Davis Veteran Center from 8 to 11. There'll be pancakes, sausage, eggs, biscuits, gravy, $10 per plate. For more information, get a hold of John. John's at 870-232-0973. Make plans to eat with us and help support the Bob Davis Veteran Center. 421 East 9th Street. Here in Mountain Home, 870-232-0976. Canine Companions Meet and Greet Buckley and Friends. That'll be July the 14th at the Baxter County Library at 300 Library Hill Lane. Free to the public, no registration required. Light refreshments will be provided. This is brought to you by Tink Albright and Richard Taffner. From 5 to 7 on the 14th, which is Tuesday. 25th anniversary memorial for Mountain Home, Arkansas, EMS, fire, and police. This is in regards to the 9/11 from 2001. It'll be Monday, September 7th, 2026 at 4 o'clock at the Veterans Plaza. Please join them in remembering and honoring the lost. They have special guest John Cirillo from Fire Department, New York, who will share his experience from that day that nobody will ever forget. Anything else, Scooter?
Nope, I'm good.
I don't got nothing either. Community news and happenings brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. We'll be right back.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care in Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Hospice of the Ozarks, our purpose is you, not just your illness. We offer a compassionate plan of care that respects your dignity and honors your wishes with countless services and groundbreaking programs. We are committed to improving the quality of life for both you and your family. We provide care and support in the comfort of wherever you call home, but we also have the area's only hospice house when needed. As the only local not-for-profit hospice, we will never turn away a patient regardless of their ability to pay. Learn more at hospiceoftheozarks.org.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 LeMac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
When you're out of town, make
Exactly.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's Friday, and that only means one thing. It's This Week in Real Estate with Bob and Jason Zdora, the Z-Team. How are you?
Good. Very good, man.
Yeah. Part of the Z-Team.
That's right.
We're a bigger conglomerate than this.
A bigger
conglomerate. Yeah, it was probably the wrong term, but that's what we are.
How long did it take you to pull that word?
That one just jumped out there, actually.
Was there?
That one was there, so I used it.
Bingo.
But it is. I mean, it's the two of us, Linda, obviously, and Sam McMaster, Reese Tubbs, Darlene Smith. I mean, the team. That's how that all comes together. Yeah. Jay's been out working, doing his stuff, and everybody's got their niche that they fill, and we fill in for each other.
So you have 5 members of the team right now?
6.
6?
Yeah.
Who did I miss?
Well, 5 members and Linda, the leader of the band.
That's right.
I wouldn't quite say it that way then. But that's okay. You're the one that has to go home.
Well, but that's what she is. I mean, she's the leader of the band. There's no question. I don't say call Bob. I say call Linda. Call my honey. That's just the fact of life.
Out of the 6, you've got 2 that are licensed in Missouri?
Yes. Darlene and Linda are both licensed in Missouri.
Okay.
Reese's family grew up in real estate down in the Calico, Marshall area down there.
Izard and Searcy County.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, so he knows that ground. You know, I tell the story about a guy called me up. You know, I'm down from the old Smith farm, and I'm like, dude, I got a guy. I'll have him call you.
I got a guy.
That's it. I got a guy. And Reese called me back 20 minutes later. Oh, yeah, his cousin and my sister, and they, you know.
I use that line. I got a guy a lot, but it's usually for other reasons.
You know, I mean, turns out they knew exactly where it was. I said, talk about the old Smith farm. I don't know where the new Smith farm is, let alone.
Right.
But got a guy, and that's what it does. And Darlene was born and raised here, in down by Cotter and Marion County all her life, and that's just worked out so well. Sam's worked here as a recruiter with the Army, and so he knows a ton of people from that, and it's just really worked out well.
And then you bring in the new guy?
Bring in the new guy, because somebody's got to take the old guy's spot somewhere along the line. We'd like to see this continue and not just walk away from it with all the contacts that we've made, the people that we've helped, and be able to continue to help them.
And you are the techno guy.
Well, sure. I mean, it's just my generation, right? Like you step into a world in my 20s where we didn't have the internet before then. And so I've got one foot in each realm, you know what I mean? So hopefully that'll help me kind of carry over a lot of the traditions that we have, you know, that you don't really get with the younger folk, but I can also still, you know, interface with them.
Right. Are you seeing the age of the buyers changing any?
It's still older, even for first-time home buyers.
Yeah.
You know, where you get them in their late 20s, early 30s, you're seeing more of that upper 30s, low 40s.
Right.
Jason, what do you think drives that?
Well, a lot of it is the economy overall, but there's been massive changes with the way that interest rates work and the way that housing has kind of changed with our population changes. There's plenty of reasons you can get really analytical with it, but more or less, I think it has to do with the money supply. It's just the way that our economy works right now. You have people who didn't have that nest egg ready, and the nest egg needed to be bigger, and there were a lot of other new constraints because of new technology, new things in the world.
Bob, you've been around a long time. You've bought houses before you even got into real estate. The people today are like, oh, 5.5% or 6% interest, that's just outrageous, and we shouldn't be doing that. And I remember the day.
16 was the high?
I never recognized
in 81.
I remember those rates being around, but in Arkansas there was a 12% cap.
Okay.
Back in the early 80s.
12%. Wow.
12% was the max that they
and that had scared the bejesus out of people.
Yeah.
Well,
and you could get owner finance deals back in those days at 10%, and that's a lot of those were happening.
Interesting.
But 8 to 10 to 12 was the norm.
Yeah.
And you hear the folks say, "Well, there's no way we could do 6%." Well, if 6% is where it's at, you might want to go ahead and jump on in, and then refinance if it comes on down.
Yeah, absolutely.
The days of twos are gone. I don't ever see that coming back. Do you?
No. That means the world economy is absolutely in the dump if the rates drop that much. That was how it happened with COVID. They kept dropping the rates to keep the economies going.
Yeah, no one was able to really take advantage of those except for folks who had money in reserve. So yes, the interest rate was cheaper at 2-3% realistically, but no one could really participate. But that's why it got low, is because no one was participating. But I think you really got to think about those higher interest rates you get in now. Just think about how rent has doubled in the last 6 years. It's crazy to think about that. If you would have 6 years ago started paying mortgage on a home, today you would be paying the exact same note.
Right.
It's the same price every month.
And that's a big thing with that, with the mortgages. Once you're locked in, they can't raise you.
Right.
You can change the rates. You can refi. You can take a HELOC, whatever it is that you may want to do with that, and keep that money locked. But if it does go back to 7-8, you're still locked in. And it's about 6.5 right now. It bumped up a little bit, just the economy in general, and they're trying to control, which is how they control inflation, is with the interest rates. So that's what it's all really based on. And in long term, the 10-year note has more to do with it than that short term. When the Fed meets and they say, well, we're going to raise it a quarter, we're going to lower it a quarter. That's not it. It has a psychological effect, but the actual effect is the 10-year bonds, because it's a long-term investment, 30-year term. They can't do something that's going to only be 18 months. The investor's like, well, it's too big of a risk. So.
Back in the younger days,
you
could get CD rates at 7-8.
That's why the interest rate. That's why that's when the mortgage rates were 10 and 12.
Right.
Because they were feeding back off of that.
And now you're not getting anywhere near that.
And to get, when you got to remember when those rates were that high, the average cost of a house was probably $160,000, maybe. I bet probably $125,000.
Probably.
Whereas now you're looking at $400,000.
Yeah.
So at 6.5, it does make a difference as far as where people are, and there's just an uncertainty with that. Do I still have my job? Am I in a bulletproof job? Am I a carpenter, a plumber, a HVAC guy in a trade that I can't be replaced by AI? Your outlook is totally different then than if you're somebody who's doing some sort of work that can be where you could be replaced. That's tough, so you got to give that a little more thought. But trade schools.
Local banks, trade schools.
But that's the truth. That's what keeps everything going. And especially in a town like this where we need guys, girls. I mean, one of my plumbers is a woman. Does a great job. Great job.
I don't know of any town that couldn't use an extra plumber or an HVAC guy or a carpenter.
Sure. And you take that with you. That can't be taken away from you no matter where you go. You decide you're going to move to Dubuque. Okay, you take your bag and you bring it with you. Learn your skills, you're always going to make money.
Absolutely.
You're recession proof.
Houses on the market today, what are we looking at?
This week in real estate, just to give you a little idea here. There were 62 new listings came on the market, 4 commercial properties, 15 parcel land, but 43 homes came on the market.
Right.
They range in price from $40,000 to $949,000. Average price coming on is $305,000. But 7 of them are taking backups, but they're all in that from $100 to $300 range. Homes that are coming in that are priced right in there and that are ready to go, they're going under contract right away.
Right.
You get above that 390, 375, 390, and up into the 4, 5, 6s. There isn't a lot of motion up there.
There's less buyers.
There's
Yeah.
less buyers. Partly it's the interest. Partly there's just that's a lot of money to spend right now, and we don't know what's going to happen next. And there's an uncertainty in there. There were 22 properties sold, 5 parcels of land, 17 homes closed. So you had 43 come on, 17 closed. Now those would have come on the end of May, early June. 90 days on market is still a pretty good number from the time you come on until now. Talking to a banker this week, we talked about, he says they had a killer May. June, they had nothing. And it's just the way it is. 99 days on market, 15 properties expired. There were 35 residential price changes. Currently, there's 577 homes on the MLS, which is a big number. 210 are in Mountain Home. Year to date, for 2026, there's been 579 homes have sold. The median sale price is $220,000 with 74 days on market. In 2025, there had been 596 homes that sold. The median sale price was $211,000 with 62 days on market. The median number, that's just what it says. It's the middle number where we are as opposed to the average. So it kind of gives you a better idea of for that how many are above and how many are below that. The days on market, like from last year, was because the low end stuff was going, and stuff comes on, it goes. You know, we've had that happen, and we have several bigger homes, including my own, we're just not getting the traffic that we had expected when we started. You know, we had agents come through and help us price it, things like that. This should go real quick, but that market is just slowing down. You know, homes that are 150, 200, gone. You know, and investors will come in and buy them, fix them up, put them back on the market. There is a turnover on that, and that's good for the market because you'll get a newer, fixed up place at a better price. You know, with somebody coming in, investing their own money in it to fix it up.
Jason, word of advice for people looking to sell their home. What's the first thing they need to do?
Well, the first thing you need to do really is figure out where you're going to go. Why are you selling your home? And figure out if this is you wanting to maybe parlay to a new place just because, hey, honey, I want to live in a new house. Or if you have to because of family situation, job situation, because you're looking at a market that's kind of stagnant right now. I'd say the first thing to do is figure out if that's what you really need to do versus what you want to do. And if you want to do it, then you're going to have to take some concessions because summer 2026 is a lot different than summer 2023.
Okay. What if you're a buyer looking to come to this area? What would you suggest they do first?
Well, anywhere you live. This could be any buyer wanting to go anywhere is get your credit taken care of. Get your bills down so that you have as little monthly payments as possible to credit cards because you're going to need that money to pay for your mortgage. But it also sets you up with the ability to buy a bigger house. If you have less credit cards every month, then the bank will say, oh yeah, we'll give you an even bigger loan. And that's what you want. You want that piece of paper from the bank. You could take that to any house you want.
Pre-approval.
This is a lot different than the what you do online, where you fill in, this is my salary, this is that, and it spits out a happy number for you. They're just selling your information to people who will never stop calling you. It's a different situation.
The never-ending story.
Yeah.
But you get that piece of paper from the bank, and you could take that to any house and say, look at me, I'm good for this much money.
And you're looking in the right range, too.
Right.
True.
It's not just being able to buy it. It's being mentally saying, okay, this is what we can afford, so this is what we need to look at.
Right. Bob, how do they get you?
Call my honey. Call Jason's mom, 870-405-0793. Check out the website, retiredtoarkansas.net. You could see the river this morning. Yesterday, they were rolling yesterday.
Yeah.
It's been This Week in Real Estate with Bob and Jason Zdora. We will be back next week. See you then.
Sure, your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the Mountain Home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Sleep Mart is introduced.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's Friday. And starting now, it's Football Friday. What a deal.
It's getting closer, for
Coach
sure.
Steve Airy, the head bomber himself, is here with me this morning. Coach, appreciate you being here. Have you had a good summer?
Yeah, we've had a good summer. It's been a busy summer. But
have you had a relaxing summer personally outside of the football world?
Yes.
That's what you need for a little bit.
Yes, we had that 2-week dead period, and Janet and I went to Hot Springs for 3 days. And
there you go.
We got to, I don't know, just work around the yard and just kind of get away from the school a little bit.
Did you jump in a hot spring?
Oh,
I've never been in one.
We did one of the bathhouses.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Pretty good?
Did a Diamonds football game, yeah. Got some live music.
I saw a video.
Really,
I saw y'all at the Diamonds ball game.
Really good football game. That was fun. Everybody needs to go down there and see that. That was fun. And then got on to some good food too. I wish the horses would have been running, and it would have been a perfect weekend.
Would have been the trifecta. Huh?
Yeah. It's been a great summer.
Miss Janet's doing well?
She's doing well.
Good deal. Now, are you ready for football?
Yeah, I'm ready. We got a little more work to do, but it's The hay is not in the barn, that's for sure. But we're chipping away.
But the workers have been in the field. From what I've seen, you guys put in a lot of work.
Yeah, we're working hard. It's just still got some. Still putting pieces together. We just can't put together. Usually it comes together a little sooner than this, but it's not this year. So
it'll be there.
We got a little struggle with our offensive line play, and we have had a lot of competition at the quarterback position, and everything else is kind of shook out. But we got to. Those are big spots: offensive line, quarterback play.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, you lost some players.
We did. We sure did. We lost a lot of players. Going back and reviewing that, I think we got 4 back on defense and 1 back on offense. So offense is a whole new reload.
Mm-hmm. Coach, it's hard to believe that this is season number 7 about to start for you here in Mountain
I know
Home.
it. It's gone quick.
To this point, what do you think the highlight's been of you being in Mountain Home?
I don't know. My favorite game was probably the Van Buren game. The highlight for me, this is going to sound weird, is just watching the town change from a loser mindset to let's go.
Let's go. Let's get her done.
Let's go. And we got a lot of enthusiasm in the school, in the town, in the community. I mean, that has been my favorite part, is just watching the transformation of how things have changed.
How is that transformation in relation to the number of players coming out to play?
I think it's a big deal to kids. I think their parents buzz about football a little bit. I think the town buzzes about football a little bit, and I think most of the kids want to at least try it.
Mm-hmm.
See what everybody's talking about.
They want to be part of a winning tradition and not the other side of it.
So our numbers are really up right now. And
how are you looking right now, number-wise?
Probably mid to upper 80s.
Okay.
Something like that.
7 seasons ago, it was nowhere near that.
35.
Mm-hmm. Half. Less than half.
Yeah. So I can't take credit for all that, but we can. All of us can.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's invested in this for sure.
It is a big transformation from where they were to where they are, and not quite where you want them to go.
Nah, at the end of the day, championship football is what you want to play, and I've never been complacent. That's when you meet me, you're going to find out the guy's never happy. The guy's never complacent. I think complacency is a killer. You can't sit around, pat yourself on the back, and say, "Man, we're doing great." There's always more work to be done. There's always something else that's got to be conquered and knocked out, And we want. That's like Greenwood. They can't rest their laurels on last year's championship. They got to win another one, and that's just how it is. If you got the right DNA in you, and I want to win championships. We've not done that here yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a big difference between, well, look what we did, and look what we're going to do.
Yeah, I mean,
there's that big gap there that you got to bring them in together, and look what's going on now.
These kids right now, they think they're the greatest thing since sliced bread. I've only got 5 of them that's had snaps. You know what I mean? They don't know. They don't know. And we're trying to get their head right now. It's like, man, you ain't even started a game yet. You need to calm down and go to work.
Yep. Are they adjusting to the way things are? I mean, a lot of these kids you've got playing now have had a good base. Coach Crow's bunch have formed them into some players, and now you're getting a bunch of freshmen that have a little football to them.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that as being a change from day one back 7 seasons ago?
7 seasons ago, if you remember, we couldn't get all the kids out.
Couldn't get them down the hill.
Couldn't get them out. And now they're coming out. So, yeah, it's all changed. That 10-win team we had 2 years ago, if all those kids would have played, we'd have been pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's an exciting time in Mountain Home with the Bomber football that's coming up. You've had a few coaching changes around your organization. You brought in a new coach this season. Talk about him.
Yeah, we've had a few changes. We're trying to get as much out of our people as we can get. So we've got a little more change than that you probably don't even know about. Jairus Acklin came in, Coach Acklin's son, and he's taking a paraprofessional job. And he's going to help Coach Acklin with the offense. We got Coach Vigna and Coach Douglas right now. They're double duty, and they're helping us with our DBs and outside linebackers. We got a lot of kids, and we're a little short staffed.
Mm-hmm.
So, you have 30 DBs over there. You need another DB coach. And same way with the linemen. And what happens is they've been there every day this summer, and we're really thankful that they're jumping in. We're going to try to get those guys some money and make it happen for them, and they're working hard. So there's 3 changes at the varsity levels. We got 3 additions, so to speak. And then Coach Cudworth, he went down and went to the 7th grade. So we've lost Coach Cudworth, and we're going to miss him.
Sorry, Coach, got something poking me in the eye. With the addition 2 seasons ago of Ian coming in and helping with the Bombers, he sure keeps that sideline excited.
That's always been his thing. Is he's a high energy player and a high energy coach, and
he just got married.
So proud of him, man. I love working with my son every day. He just does a great job. He's going to be a great coach.
Yeah, you can tell that the athletes are enjoying him being around. He's tough when he needs to be, but he's there too if he needs to be for anything else.
Yeah, and he'll be working the food bank Saturday. He's a team player, and he's a hard worker, and the kids like being around him. So,
Any other changes down in the lower grades, 8th and 9th grade?
I don't think so. Coach Douglas and Coach Vigna will still be down there with Coach Crow, and then we got Coach Hedden and Coach Taylor as well down there. But Coach Vigna and Coach Douglas are really, really, really going above the call of duty right now.
Mm-hmm.
And
of course, Coach Martin's still down to 7th grade with him, and Coach Cudd will be down there.
Him and Coach Cudd and Coach Schramm and Coach Tucker.
Okay.
So
Kyle Stevens is still on board.
Kyle Stevens is still on board doing our offensive line. Blake Hendricks is still doing our wide receivers. Little Coach Airy, Ian, he's young Coach Airy. I shouldn't say little. He's doing linebackers. Yeah, he's doing linebackers, and Cody Aldridge is doing defensive line, and I think Coach Ack's going to the running backs, and Jairus is going to take the quarterbacks.
Your dead period that you spoke briefly about the last couple of weeks, Monday was the first day back.
Monday was first day back.
You guys have been working hard and strong doing team camps.
Yeah, we try to keep our kids in shape, knowing back they're going to come back and get into some competition. So we did a 2-day camp. And I have a friend over at Sykeston, Missouri, and he says, man, I'll come down there if you can give me 2 days of camp. And I said, I'll give you 2 days of camp. I just got to find one more team. And we ended up getting, I think, 5 teams for Wednesday night, and we got West Plains to come in on Thursday. So we had a 3-team camp on Thursday. And we played a lot of football. Kids were whipped, but it was good. We needed it. You don't get hardly any days in pads in the summertime except for when you camp. So we got 2 days of pads right there, and we needed it.
So now you've given them a 3-day weekend, today, tomorrow, and Sunday. They'll be back at it on Monday.
Yeah, and then Monday we're going to go ahead and get started, really get started.
Honing things up.
Ready for the season and starting to install special teams. And we're going to have a depth chart, cut, trim down, know who's going where. Competitions. It's not over, but we got to start funneling things in one direction.
Mm-hmm.
So still got to play well to keep your job, but at some point somebody's we can't be dividing all the reps up. We got to give somebody a little more reps. The guys at the top of the list.
It's always good to have a backup plan.
Yes.
Which we found out when Brantley went down year before last. It was good to have a backup plan then. You weren't really ready for that, but it turned out okay. Having more players wanting to play different positions, that's also a good thing as well. We
feel like a quarterback position is both a strength and a weakness for us right now. We talk about that. I was talking about that a while ago. We got 3 guys that are about the same.
Somebody needs to shine.
Somebody needs to shine, and that's not happening.
And not only need to shine, they need to be a leader. They need to step up to the plate.
That's just it. Everybody's got a more strength than they do weaknesses, but everybody's got something that just doesn't do real well. And you want that total complete guy. So one of those guys doesn't cut the mustard. Man, this is going to be a next man up type of guy, and he's going to do all right too. Offensive line wise, now that's a different story. We're still just looking for 5 guys.
Big guys, we hope.
We got 5 big ones, and we've got about 7 big ones, but we're trying to find 5 that can play.
There you go. It's time for a quick break. You're watching The Morning Show on XL7-TV. We'll be right back.
Introducing a new way to shop for a great night's sleep. Your Comfort Mattresses comes in 5 unique comfort levels, from firm to soft, with cooling options to match your perfect sleep temperature. And no matter your price range, we'll help you find the perfect fit. Get deep, restorative sleep exclusively at Sleep Mart.
Our community, relationships matter. A handshake still means something. And neighbors look out for one another. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're more than a bank. We're your biggest supporters, because every dream, every first step, and every big moment deserves someone who's right there with you. Farmers and Merchants Bank, rooted in Arkansas, growing communities. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville, voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day, or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday, 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should call the Z-Team.
You love your land, and you have plans for it. During Kubota Orange Days, you'll love the great deals on our versatile, reliable lineup, helping you turn dream projects into reality. Visit your Kubota dealer today for the best deals of the year. Now through June 30th, get select compact tractors with 0% financing available or save up to $5,500. Sale ends soon. Stop by your local dealer or go to KubotaOrangeDays.com.
Discover comfort and style at Sleep Mart. From reclining sofas and love seats to manual and power recliners, sleep and lift chairs, we've got it all. Choose from a variety of styles, colors, and fabrics. All made with pride in the USA. Come to Sleep Mart today, where comfort meets savings. Your senior health care.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Coach Steve Airy, the head bomber from Mountain Home High School. We're talking football because football season just around the corner. It's coming quick, Coach.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Scheduling. How's it looking?
You know, we lost the two conference powers, which was Greenwood and Shiloh, and added Little Rock Little Rock Catholic.
Little Rock Southwest.
And Little Rock Southwest.
Yeah, so two Little Rock schools got added. Wow.
And then we got two new conference games, which is Farmington and Springfield Central.
Yeah, non-conference games.
Or non-conference.
Yeah.
So Rollins dropped us and West Plains dropped us. So anyway, there's 4 new games. And then we got 4 new coaches in the conference. Then Harrison got a new coach. So we got about 9 different head coaches that we got to prepare for. 9 different offenses, 9 different defenses. So it's almost like my first year back, first year in the league, because everybody's different and everybo's new.
Yeah.
So
still got Harrison as a non-conference. So we've got Harrison, Farmington, and Springfield. So it's going to be a good, strong battle to start your non-conference season off.
Yeah, and I really think Farmington's going to have a really nice club, and then Harrison. That's Harrison. You're in for a dogfight when you get into that one. And we'll see what Springfield Central's got. They played only half a season last year and kind of dropped their program, and then they got it back and started looking for games. Luckily, we had one.
How about our JV? Is it your intention to continue to have a full JV schedule?
We try. I think right now we're 7 games. I'd like to have 10. We may have 8 games, but I'd like to have 10. I just can't hardly find them. People do not want to travel this far. And then when you start winning, they don't want to play you either. So between the two, it's a hard sell to get a JV game. We keep trying.
Is the junior high still playing in the Northeast Arkansas 5A junior high conference?
I believe so, and one of the things I think about that is there's been a team or 2 drop out of it, or at least drop us. I don't know how that works. I would have to visit with Coach Husky, but I don't think we are playing one of the West Memphis teams, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
But
there still should be some resemblance of a conference there that they can have something to battle for.
I think so.
It seems like we've got a limited number of 7th grade games this year. Is the schedule still kind of in limbo?
Yeah, it's like JV. We're not in a league right there, so it's hard to get games. The best thing for us is to have a league.
Yeah.
If we get in a league, we get guaranteed games. But right now, we fight for everything we get. And it's just so hard to get 7th grade kids on a bus 3 hours away and have them home at a decent time to go to school the next morning. So we do a lot of traveling.
Yeah, always have.
Yeah, and they don't travel here. I think we got 5 away games and 2 home games. I think is what we have.
You got to do what you got to do to get the games in. Those kids are putting in the work and they want to play. So.
If you want to have a program, you have to give the kids an opportunity to play.
Let's go ahead and shift gears and talk about the upcoming Bomber Fest. Do you know what the plan is for Bomber Fest at this point?
Oh, man. I would have tried to have some dates in my head.
I believe Bomber Fest will be the Friday night before the steak dinner and auction in August, I believe. Take a look at that. Let's go ahead and talk about the steak dinner.
Usually the steak dinner's first, and Bomber Fest was like the first week of school, so I don't know. We will start pounding the roads next week and trying to come up with auction items. So I just want to tell you that if you're interested in participating, you want a table, you want to participate, you want to donate, whatever, that's get a hold of Steve, Eric, get a hold of Bob. We'll have kids running around. You'll see them coming around in their jerseys this next week, and That's what they're doing.
Start gathering some
Start
stuff
gathering
up.
some stuff, and that's our large fundraiser.
Talk about some of the things that steak dinner and auction has afforded the football team to get over the years.
Oh, I tell you what it's done. It's got us 7th grade uniforms, 8th grade uniforms, high school uniforms.
Which has been a long time coming.
Yeah. Like I said, our junior high uniforms were 20 years old when I got here.
Yeah, those 7th grade uniforms were unbelievable.
And we got a chance to let our kids look the part, and take. I mean, wasn't a big deal with. I don't know how the school operates. The amount of money they spend on transportation alone.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be just crazy. But it helps kids, is what it does. We get to feed our kids. A lot of times we'll feed our kids a meal on the road. I think back in the day, probably families couldn't afford to let their kids go because they didn't have extra money.
Mm-hmm.
But at least the kids are going to get fed on the road. They can go and get fed, and that helps. We've got new weight room equipment. We've got new training equipment. We've added to our training room to get our athletes well. We have a really nice training facility right now with our trainers. We get our a lot of our off-season stuff. We have some just bells and whistles for speed improvement.
Concussion helmets.
We've got some new sleds and stuff that aren't 1975.
Or made in the local in the FFA shop.
Yep. The tech sleds, the new stuff that. We got nice gear, man. We got everything nice that we need to be successful. We've got it. Other than we miss a little practice time and stuff due to not having an indoor facility.
Got a new run through last season.
New grass run through tunnel. Yep. But got a storage shed to put by the football field.
Things have really progressed in the last 6-7 years.
I remember the coach from Parkview, Brad Bowling, came in here my very first year, and he said he looked at everything and he goes, "This is the armpit of Arkansas."
How'd that make you feel?
I get it, man. I don't have what you got, but we're gonna get there. I don't know how to answer that.
This may be the armpit, but I'm the deodorant.
But said this is the armpit of Arkansas, and there we go. We're not the armpit no more, man.
Yeah.
We got a lot of nice stuff, and it's taken our community and community involvement to make it happen, and that's what this auction's for, is so we can keep up with the Joneses and run our program like everybody else. And good programs have good boosters, and that's what we are at the end of the day, is we're all boosters.
Right. The big thing that we're missing right now is an indoor facility, so we don't miss so much practice time.
Yeah, we get banged on some lightning days. We get banged on some heat. I don't know, man. One of these days somebody's going to take the ball and run with it. But they got these new indoor facilities they're using in Florida, probably Texas too. Have you seen the pole barns? Oh my gosh, they're cool. But they don't cost near as much money, probably half or a third of the money.
Oh.
And you got your turf. Your athletes can train. That's like right now after school. We've got, when it's cold, we got kids trying to lift weights. We got kids trying to run track. They're doing all their stuff. We got off-season basketball, whatever it is. We don't have enough facilities for all the kids, so it'd be nice to stick around, lift a few weights, and kick the track team out or whatever.
Yeah, but they got to have their time too.
They got to. It's their season. They got to practice, and it's pouring down rain or it's 30 degrees out or something. So
we'll have more information on the steak dinner and auction that's coming up in a couple of weeks. We'll have kids coming out picking up donations. We'll be selling we'll be selling dinner tickets, tables and such. Get a hold of Coach Harry, get a hold of myself. We'll get you helped out. Coach, appreciate you being here this morning. Looking forward to the times to come.
Yeah, it's going to be hopefully a good one.
Friday football. Join us next week. We'll see you then.